Tired of bookshelf speakers that distort, lack bass, or cost too much? I analyzed 5 bookshelf speakers that actually deliver premium sound without the premium price. What I discovered about frequency, response, and driver quality will prevent you from wasting money on models that sound hollow and lifeless. Here we go. To kick things off at number 5, this one solves a problem most bookshelf speakers ignore: getting real bass without immediately needing a subwoofer. If you've ever set up a pair and felt that low-end punch was missing, the Polk Signature Elite ES20 addresses it directly. What catches attention right away is the power port technology. Unlike standard ported designs that create turbulent air noise, this patented system delivers noticeably cleaner bass extension. Users report it adds about 3 decibels of output compared to conventional ports. That means you're getting tighter low frequencies that you can actually feel during action scenes or bass-heavy tracks. The driver setup gives you a 6.5-inch woofer paired with a 1-inch Terraline tweeter. Polk uses their dynamically balanced acoustic array with precision crossovers to keep everything coherent, so you're not just getting loud bass, you're getting clear, room-filling sound that stays accurate even at higher volume. But here's where it gets interesting. The ES20 handles both 4 and 8 ohm loads with high sensitivity ratings. This saves you from worrying whether your existing receiver or amplifier has enough power. In actual use, even modest AVRs drive these effortlessly. You can stream high-resolution audio from Apple Music or Amazon Music HD and hear the difference. And this is the part most reviews don't mention. These work as more than just stereo speakers. Place them on stands, bookshelves, or mount them as surround or height channels in a full Atmos setup. The Signature Elite series is timbre matched, so adding the center channel or towers later creates a seamless soundstage. In real-world use, this means you get theater-quality audio in medium-sized rooms without extra equipment. The modern design looks sharp in most living spaces too, with a bold aesthetic that doesn't scream budget gear. One consideration is that while the bass impresses for a bookshelf speaker, true sub-bass still benefits from a dedicated subwoofer. But for music and most movie content, these deliver plenty of impact. For anyone building a home theater piece by piece, the ES20 gives you flexibility to start small and expand. Link is in the description. Next up at number 4. This one takes a completely different approach to placement flexibility. We have the OHAYO 60W Bluetooth computer speakers. Picture this. You're at your desk and want serious sound without taking over your entire workspace. That's where these completely change the game. What catches attention right away is the all-in-one powered design. You get 30 watts per channel built right in, so there's no need for a separate amplifier or receiver cluttering your setup. This saves you both money and precious desk space. The driver setup gives you a 3/4-inch carbon fiber silk dome tweeter, paired with a 3-inch carbon fiber full-range driver. Carbon fiber isn't just marketing here. It keeps the cones lightweight and rigid, which translates to tighter bass response and cleaner mids. The rear bass port helps extend the low end, though with drivers this size, you're not getting room-shaking output. That means you're getting clear, detailed audio that's specifically tuned for near-field listening, where you sit just a few feet away. Now, this next feature is what separates it from traditional passive speakers. Bluetooth 5.3 is built in, plus RCA AX and USB inputs. This variety really matters. Stream from your phone wirelessly. Connect your computer via USB for a direct digital signal, or hook up a turntable through the RCA inputs. The integrated independent sound card handles the digital to analog conversion, which bypasses your computer's often noisy internal audio and gives you much cleaner playback. And it doesn't stop there. The premium MDF wooden enclosure reduces box resonance effectively, so you're hearing your music, not cabinet vibrations. The volume knob sits right on the front panel, and where you can actually reach it during intense gaming sessions or when you need quick adjustments. What's even better is the versatility. These work for desktop PCs, gaming setups, small room audio systems, even bedroom TVs. Users report the modern white design blends into contemporary decor without dominating the visual space. At the end of the day, this comes down to convenience without major compromise. You get true bookshelf speaker performance in a compact package that fits where you actually need it. One consideration is that while the bass is impressive for a 3-inch driver, these won't fill a large living room like bigger options. But for personal listening spaces, they deliver exactly what most people are looking for. Link is in the description. At number 3, here's where modern connectivity really stands out. we have the Edifier R1280dB's Bluetooth bookshelf speakers. What stands out immediately is the sheer number of ways you can connect these. Bluetooth 5.0 lets you stream wirelessly from any phone, tablet, or laptop. No wires to worry about. That alone solves a lot of desk clutter issues, but the real flexibility comes from the wired options. Optical and coaxial inputs give you lossless digital connections for your TV or computer. That means you get cleaner sound, without the interference that sometimes affects analog cables. There's also a subwoofer output with automatic detection. It handles the crossover for you when you add a sub, so you can upgrade to deeper bass later, without replacing the whole system. The interesting thing is how this all comes together in the sound quality. You're getting 42 watts of continuous undistorted power. That's driving a 13mm Silk Dome tweeter and a 4-inch subwoofer unit. The Silk Dome gives you smooth highs without harshness. The 4-inch driver handles the mids and bass. Edifier also includes something called Sound Field Spatializer. This widens the stereo image beyond what you'd expect from speakers this size. Users say it makes the sound feel larger than the room. Here's what's most surprising. The updated remote control lets you switch between all these input modes from across the room. Volume, mute, and even bass and treble adjustments are right there. Plus, you've got physical knobs on the side panel. These let you fine-tune the EQ to your taste. Based on reviews, this makes it easy to dial in the perfect sound for different types of music or movies. In real-world use, this means you can connect your TV via optical for movies. You can stream Spotify from your phone via Bluetooth, and later, add a subwoofer when you're ready. All from one pair of speakers. The MDF wood enclosure keeps cabinet resonance low, so you're hearing your music, not the box. Users report the build feels solid for the price point. Keep in mind that while the 4-inch driver delivers clean mids, it won't produce the deep sub bass you'd get from larger speakers or a dedicated sub. For most music and movie dialogue, though, it provides plenty of impact. The automatic crossover means adding a sub later is plug and play. You won't need to fiddle with complicated settings. You'll find the link in the description. These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you, with zero spam. Link in the description. Next up at number 2, here's what's surprising. The Klipsch R41M reference speakers deliver live concert dynamics from a cabinet smaller than most shoeboxes. The secret is that 90 by 90 Tractrix horn. Unlike traditional dome tweeters that spray sound everywhere, this horn focuses high frequencies directly at your listening position. That increases efficiency dramatically. You're getting 90 decibels of sensitivity from just 2.83 volts. In practical terms, your modest receiver or even a small integrated amp drives these to satisfying levels, without breaking a sweat. Now, this is the part most reviews don't mention. The 4-inch spun copper IMG woofer isn't just for looks. That copper finish actually indicates a rigid, lightweight cone that responds quickly to musical transients. Combined with the horn-loaded tweeter, you get that classic Klipsch sound. It's immediate, dynamic, and startlingly clear. The frequency response spans 68 Hz to 21 kHz. While the low end doesn't dig as deep as larger speakers, the upper bass stays tight and articulate. For acoustic music, vocals, and home theater dialogue, these deliver surprising weight. The crossover point sits at 1,730 Hz, keeping mid-range coherence smooth. The 1-inch aluminum tweeter uses linear travel suspension. This Klipsch technology minimizes distortion by stabilizing the voice coil movement. You hear enhanced detail, without harshness, even during complex passages. Build quality feels substantial for the price. The reinforced MDF cabinet reduces resonance, and the black textured wood grain vinyl finish blends into most rooms. At just 11.3 inches tall and 7.9 inches deep, they fit where others won't. One consideration is that 4-inch driver limitation. You won't get room-shaking bass for electronic music or blockbuster explosions. But here's the key detail. The high sensitivity means you can add a subwoofer later without upgrading your main amplifier. The speakers won't demand more power when you expand your system. At the end of the day, this comes down to efficiency and dynamics in a compact package. For anyone wanting that live sound feel without dedicating an entire wall to speakers, these deliver exactly what Klipsch is known for. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. This is where you get true, full-range authority. Without jumping to floor-standing towers, we have the Klipsch R51M bookshelf speaker. Where compact models focus purely on efficiency, this one balances that with genuine low-end muscle. The dual 5¼ spun copper IMG woofers share the workload. That means deeper bass extension and cleaner output at higher volumes before distortion appears. The rear-firing bass reflex port is specifically tuned to work with both drivers, extending low frequencies while keeping port noise minimal. You're still getting that 90x90 Tractrix horn with the 1-inch aluminum LTS tweeter. This horn geometry focuses high frequencies directly at your listening position, increasing sensitivity significantly. Your existing receiver or amplifier drives these effortlessly. The linear travel suspension stabilizes the tweeter's voice coil, reducing distortion and delivering crisp detail without harshness, even during complex musical passages. Now, this next part is what makes it truly versatile. The sound translates beautifully across movies, music, and gaming. Dialogue cuts through clearly, while explosions carry real weight. Acoustic instruments sound natural, and rock tracks have punch. Users consistently report the soundstage feels wider than the speaker placement suggests, with imaging that lets you pinpoint each instrument in a mix. This addresses that common frustration of speakers sounding small or boxy. Moreover, the build quality feels substantial for the investment. The cabinet measures 13.3 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and 8.5 inches deep. The reinforced MDF construction with black textured wood grain vinyl reduces cabinet resonance. You're hearing the drivers, not box colorations. The spun copper woofers look distinctive and keep the cones lightweight and rigid for quick response to musical transients. And it doesn't stop there. These integrate seamlessly into a full Klipsch reference system. Add the matching center channel and surrounds later, and everything stays timbre matched. The high sensitivity means you won't need to upgrade your amplifier when expanding your setup. This saves you money long-term and simplifies your upgrade path, which is a major concern for budget-conscious buyers building systems piece by piece. At the end of the day, this comes down to getting tower-like dynamics and bass extension from a bookshelf speaker. Most listeners won't need a subwoofer for music or TV content. The modern design blends into most living spaces without dominating visually. One consideration is these demand a bitey more space and power than ultra-compact models. But for medium to large rooms where you want real impact, without dedicating floor space to towers, this delivers exactly what you'd expect from Klipsch. You're making an investment that scales with your system and provides satisfying sound for years, eliminating that fear of needing to replace them soon. You'll find the link in the description. Now you know exactly which bookshelf speakers deliver premium sound without wasting money on hollow distortion or weak bass. For desktop and near-field listening, Number 4's powered design saves space. For home theater expansion, Number 5's timbre-matched series grows seamlessly. For tower-like performance, Number 1 delivers the deepest bass. Speaker prices fluctuate with new releases, so check the links in the description now.